Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Alrighty. Of course, we're saying hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, where we have it all. Sand, sea, sun, beautiful people, so much to see and do when you come to Grenada. So if you're thinking about traveling here, why not? Why not? We are pure Grenada, the Isle of Spice. So we have a few things to talk to you about, boy. The All-Star Game, the secondary schools, listen. Amazing talent that we have here. We're going to talk about that. Independence celebrations. It's a wrap. Of course, it was a lot of fun for the people who went to the stadium to witness the drone show, to witness the military parade. There was a award ceremony, you know. So yeah, a lot happened at the stadium. The RGPF Community Relations Department continues program on bridging generations. All right, we'll talk to you about that, as well as over 400 vehicles imported into Grenada over the weekend. Over 400 and more to come. More to come. Listen, that's what the hell just happened? Anyway, more to come, you know. So I mean, the positive side to it is that we're getting a lot of better vehicles on the road. The volume of which they are coming, that's another story. We'll talk about that in a moment. What else do we have to tell you? Oh, by the way, Minister Kieran James visited the Mondo area, where a portion of the road literally collapsed. So now it's an area where you find that there's a lot of farmers and a few residents as well. And so there were calls for the minister to take a look. In fact, a meeting was set up with the minister and the villagers and farmers. We'll talk to you about that in a moment. All right. And what else we have to tell you? A few more things on the program. Brace yourself. This is Mikey Live. News discussed, not told. Stay tuned. We shall be back shortly. Gotta remind you, the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz, Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket. We've got superb distributors on board with us as well. We've got the big insurance and all the other companies on board. We say thank you for being here. We take a quick look at thing and come back. Remember, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and that lucky person might just be you. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Quartz Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
All right. Yep. So yes, welcome again to the first-time viewers on the business, and welcome to you as well. So, those of you who are always we're talking about the usual suspects. Yes. So let's talk about Independence celebration. So that went down on the weekend. What day? On the 7th? Yeah. What time flying? And it was a nice long weekend. So we appreciate a long weekend all the time. And of course, it started with the military parade and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it's always really nice to see how militant even some of the young stars could have been, from the school groups, from the cadets and the Girl Guides and all of that. And of course, Coast Guard. And, you know, it was a good day. I think the weather was good as well. Not too hot. It's just reasonable. All right. And then there was the anticipated drone show and then fireworks. And just before that, we had the feature address. And of course, the Prime Minister also doing his presentation, as well as the presentation of awards for outstanding citizens. You know, so congratulations to all those of you who were recognized for your work within the communities or Grenada in general. My father-in-law, brother John Wells, you know, he was recognized as well. So big up to you, John Wells. You know, he always listen. Thank God I didn't make John Wells pick up that mic on that day. I know. I see that telling the whole history of when he was, you know, when he used to work in the police canteen and when he used to do this and who he worked with. You know, those elderly citizens do have a lot that you can learn from. You know, so I am really honored to have him in my life. So I was happy to see that he got a little recognition. Also, my sister, Meryl McQueen Hutchinson, She also, as a nurse, got recognized. I know that for during COVID-19, she works in Ministry of Health, and during COVID-19, she went all out. She was she was everywhere, doing everything, climbing boat and all to do swabs and so on. You understand? So she was also recognized, and there are some other people. I saw Dr. Latouche, who was recognized as well. Just names at the top of my head. A few people who I know very well who were recognized, you understand, for their work within the communities and stuff like that. Not that they wanted them, but one day, who I would like to see put on a pedestal. How the name could elude me, boy. Oh God, the name running me head. I'll bring it back just now. Who is always Netherlands Insurance. Always. Richard Strachan and his wife. Always supporting culture. And these people, they stay from the back. And they make things happen. And that they don't do it for recognition. Otherwise, I don't know how them people do it. They are involved in, and anything that you see that they're involved in there's some sort of positive initiative associated to it. Somewhere the wider community will benefit. Someday, before I die, I want to see these people be given the recognition that they deserve. Not that they're asking or looking for it, trust me, and they might even vex with me for saying that. But you know what? It is just the truth. I saw her the other day and I was telling her, how you do it? How? And not only that, they involve their finances in supporting those cultural events and community initiatives, but they're also present and even lend logistical support. And I don't know how these people do it, but you just do it, And, I think about them all the time, all the time, So as a nation, I would like us to, even not officially, but, even support their business understanding what it is that they do for us as a people. All right, whether it is by virtue of, insuring your vehicles with the Netherlands Insurance, or, I know we have things on the program, but still, I'm just saying. I might get myself in trouble for saying this, but it's just being pure and being genuine in what I say and what we do here on the program. It's not a competition. It's just recognizing people for who they are and for what they have done. And even those events that they put on and so on, you should support them, as individuals. So we're moving on. The next thing that I have to tell you about, boy, as we move on, so there's been a lot of concern from farmers relating to a piece of road that caved in, mash up. The thing just mash up. Y'all know, welcome to St. John's, welcome to St. George's. It's Mondo, Woodford, Woodford, that area there. So there's that road going up in there. Yeah, sometimes you don't even recognize that there's a road in there that goes up to Mondo. Yeah, Mondo is a nice little community, not many residents, but so many farmers. So many farmers in there. And over time, the road kind of got worse and worse, and then it just caved in. There are many speculations as to what might have caused it to happen, but of course, investigations are being done. The members of the village and the farmers met with the minister for the area, Honorable Kieran James, and they explained what their concerns were.
First of all, let me say good afternoon to everybody, particularly the minister, for taking the time. We're really very pleased and very fortunate that you've made the time from your busy schedule to be here. On behalf of the farmers and the householders, I want to say also thank you for coming and representing yourself. Why we're here this evening, and we've invited the minister, we want to have a conversation on the farm access road, essentially. Hopefully, the outcome of the meeting, we'll have a solution going forward. Let me just say, Minister, for your information, there's about 15 farmers in the Mondo area. You have beekeeping farmers, you have livestock, you have farmers in cocoa, nutmeg production and soursop. You have also, am I living thing? Seasoning. The
Yeah,
area is very
shortcrops, yeah.
famous for seasoning also. We have female farmers, we have youth farmers, and we have other general farmers of all ages up there. We also have, in addition to the farmers, we have the vendors, because like Mr. Cado, for example, where is he? Mr. Cado, for example, from St. John's, come drive up to purchase soursop and gold apples for export, for example. So it's a thriving business. As a result of the slippage of the road, it is impacting on the livelihoods of these farmers and their families, and it's major. It is significant. I want to say that the major part of the road, the mountain road itself, is perfect. It is concreted and it's good. The road has been in operation for 100 years, guys, a long time. So it's a road that, in addition to the farmers, though, as you can see, there is a residence here. You have down the road, and you have here, for example, there's a family here with children, and it's very dangerous for them also. So anything else I'm missing out, gentlemen? But this is essentially the situation. It's urgent for us. In the discussions that was held with some of the technical persons, they felt that a project of this nature could take a couple months to complete, but they think it is feasible to make a temporary pass-by. So at least you could have, because now is the cocoa season, for example, they need to be harvested and so on. So they believe that technically it's feasible to do something temporary while a major work is done.
The minister expressed that she was even shocked herself to see that the road had deteriorated to that extent, and assured the residents and farmers that she will do everything within her power to have it rectified.
What time last day? What month last day we were here? When we were here with the Chinese ambassador, when we did a whole thing of some of the projects that I promised. As I was telling one of the residents, if it's one thing, if I give you my word, you know that I'm not going to just give you talk. I'm going to action it and make sure that whatever I tell you I will do it. Unless it is outright impossible for me to do, it may not get done. But if I tell you I'm going to do something and there's a possibility that it has to get done and it will get done, I will ensure to do it. And I am shocked and I'm hurt, just as you are, to see that this road has collapsed. And while we might be saying that the option now might be to give temporary passes, we have been doing that. We have been doing that. But when you have infrastructure and road networks that have been neglected for such a long time, and you just keep doing the temporary solutions, this is what it's going to result in. Quick fix will not solve the problem. You would be spending money and not seeing the results. And we have been doing the quick fixes here. Some of the residents have been coming together and doing their own quick fixes for themselves, and it has not worked. So I, take full responsibility that this project has not come up to materializing for the last 2 years. We're going into 3 years in June, but I guarantee you that I would continue to lobby, and I'm going to do whatever it takes and whatever I have to do to get this road, at least even if we don't complete it this year, but to get the work started this year. I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to wait on anybody to do it for me or to think that I'm going to try my utmost. We're going to see it. I mean, it's real. And I hear the dogs and I see the animals there. And I remember in one of the residents here, one of my constituents, I lost so many animals. So many animals because of the same road network, and having not been able to come in the night time to secure his animals and put them inside, and he lost over 30 something of them. So this is all I can say for today, is that the next phase would be to take the pictures now again, to upgrade them. We have it from each phase from each year. Each year, and each time I come here, I have brought my staff with me on almost all of the visits that I've done, for them to see how long it takes and for them to take their work seriously as well too, so that those who are in positions to lobby, those who have been given jobs and are now officers in the respective ministries, and so that they can lobby too for me, because it's not just me to do the lobbying, it's not just me to having the answers and me to fighting for it, but I am fighting for numbers. Over 5,000 people is in St. John. So we have to support your MP and you have to lobby. And not because we ain't see nothing happen immediate, it don't mean that the MP forget you. Not because you don't see me walking here every day, it don't mean that I forget about Mondo. Right?
Thank you very much, Minister. So she's actually committing to have the work on that particular road started as soon as she can. Of course, you have seen the destruction of that road. Again, there are differences of opinion in terms of what might have caused the road to deteriorate to that extent. But given that as it may, the minister is committing to have it repaired. As she says, it's not going to be a quick fix, it's going to be an inconvenience to the farmers, but a solution will be found. All right. Now, as unreal as it may sound, according to our sources, over 400 vehicles came into Grenada on the weekend. Of course, these are vehicles, whether it's brand new, but it cannot be older than 10 years. Of course, as you know, our law doesn't permit persons to bring in vehicles that are older than 10 years. So quite a bit of vehicles that is going to be out on the road soon. And of course, the concern is whether or not the road infrastructure would support or can support the influx of vehicles that are coming in. Last year, the Prime Minister spoke to that extent, making it known that something has to be done, something has to change with the volume of vehicles that we have coming in and how it is that we use vehicles. I know even there were suggestions of persons, families carpooling and not everyone in the family wanting to have a vehicle and everyone in the family going to one particular place and everyone wants to drive their individual vehicles in, because of course it causes more traffic congestion. But I mean, if we are to be very honest, as much as it may be good for those who are importing and good business for the port, it is a reasonable conversation to have in terms of where do we go from here? If we look at the numbers that have been coming in for the past year or so, vehicles into our country, the vehicles they last for a while. So it's not that some coming and the same amount that is coming in goes out. You just find that there's a lot coming in. How will that affect the way we commute? How would that affect the way we move around? How would that affect the timelines in which we take from home to work and from work home, or just commuting in general? I'm telling you, that's some really interesting stuff. It's hard to believe, and mind you, as I said, there's more to come, more to come, more to come. Okay, how we looking? So we are moving on, and the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, the Subway All-Star Basketball event. Now listen, I missed the thing. I didn't mean to miss it, There was just so much happening, and I thought that was going to be a very, very entertaining event. So they had the Subway Basketball Championship that involves all the schools, right? So then they had an all-star event where they took most of the best players and they got them involved in one particular event. You understand? That was an amazing experience according to those who went there. And I have no difficulties in believing so. They had a night prize giving ceremony as well. And the carnage of the several activities, Oreo Aikolo of the Presentation Brothers College, he was the winner of the male 3-point shootout contest. You would remember that, youth represented well for his school. Now, the male slam dunk champion was Kenlon Charles of the Presentation Brothers College. Jasira Joseph of the St. Joseph's Convent, St. George, was adjudicated the female 2-point shootout champion and the female skills challenge champion. All right, Nevelia Laborde of McDonald College. Now we can tell you that this augurs well for basketball and school-related events, if you ask me, because it gives those youngsters something really good to look forward to. You understand? So earlier, congratulations to the organizers as well, because I think it was a good initiative. I heard the sports coordinator talking about it, and he spoke of it with such enthusiasm. You understand? So, yeah, man. Anywho's, the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force continues its program on bridging generations. Together with the Police Dream Builders Youth Group, a visit was paid to elderly residents within the ages of 87, and 92 in Mount Granby. That's where I am from. That's my home. Now, the Dream Builders Youth Group, according to reports, was established by a police officer with the aim of interacting with other young people in various communities with the intent of doing good deeds. Now, during the visit to the elderly at Mount Granby, it's understood it was heartfelt exchanges of stories, wisdom, and appreciation. And of course, I don't know if there's any other village, but here's a secret I can share with you. Mount Granby is probably the village with the most police officers in Grenada. Let me even go further to say, Mount Granby is probably the village with the most police officers in the entire region. In context of a village having a certain amount of police officers. If you have evidence to challenge that, then share it with me. I'll be very wowed. If there's another community in Grenada with as many police officers as Mount Granby, or any other island in the Caribbean, in the region, with as many police officers in one village, with as many police officers per 100 residents. I kid you not. Per 100 residents in Mount Granby, I'd say there's about 50. And I think I can attribute that, permit me to say, sir, I think I can attribute that to the influence of one particular individual. And then family. And, you know, I would say former Commissioner of Police Winston James has a lot to do with that. He probably was emulated by a person, because it's a closely knit village. You know, everybody wants to be like Winston. So calm, so peaceful, so collective. Everybody wants to be like Winston. And then, well, if you want to be like Winston, you got to do what Winston did. Winston climbed all the way up. All the way up. From the cool, breezy mountains of Mount Granby. From a very humble family. And became the police commissioner acting of Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique. You hear me? That was his feat. And so he influenced many of the villagers, family members, friends, and I don't know. All we know is if there's one village you don't want to do nothing wrong, it's Mount Granby, St. John's. Put that in the smoke and pipe it. Because you'll be in trouble. You'll be in trouble. So big up to the people of Mount Granby. So they had a nice little session, they said, and the Royal Grenada Police Force says it's committed to building strong community bonds and looking out for all generations, all right, forming connections that matter as it relates to serving, supporting, and securing safety. All right, so we're moving on. What else do I have to tell you? I see that we're running out of time, but we do not have, I could go a little longer, we do not have the national, don't cry no man. We do not have the national report tonight, unfortunately, so don't feel no way. I don't think there was one, in fact. I know that the GIS have been very busy for the past few days, of course, with independence-related thingies. So you'll have to forgive them. They are just recouping right now. Okay? All right. What else do I have to tell you about? Yes, let me pull that one on the screen. Here we go. So, an enhanced equipment set up at the Maribo Abattoir has left the CARICOM Development Fund, the CDF, pleased with the progress of modernization efforts. A two-man team from the CDF is in Grenada this week, assessing the facility they helped upgrade through financial support, an initiative that began back in 2019. During a walkthrough, the team observed the installation and functionality of new machinery, gaining insight into the abattoir's updated daily operations. After relying on manual processes for some time, a very long time, the facility now benefits from newly operational equipment, which is expected, they say, to enhance the efficiency and productivity. Now, with the support of a local tech company to restore the machinery, the team expressed satisfaction with the progress made and the facility's growing potential. Beyond ensuring operational efficiency, CDF has also supported the procurement of an incinerator, which will soon be implemented, they say, at the facility. Additionally, discussions are underway, and that is on introducing sustainable energy solutions to help reduce electricity costs and improve long-term efficiency. All right? Like, I don't even know why solar is still not an everyday, or renewable energy is still not an everyday conversation. The thing don't make no sense. It is not making any sense. Grenada, we are located so close to the equator. Picture this now. Imagine there's a show in the stadium with the best performers, like top of the top, your favorite performers. You understand? The show is free, but there's one person who decides to charge $100 in a gate far down to the end, and the majority of person is choosing to go far down to the end to pay for it. Imagine. Food is free, right? Food is free. Food, healthcare, education is free. And some people just choosing to go pay for it. These are not actual scenarios. But this is just how ridiculous it is to me that we are not investing in renewable energy. Not necessarily as a country, but even as individuals, homeowners, business owners. People complain about the overheads, particularly utility. Your highest utility bill is most likely electricity. The cost, the upfront cost is probably your biggest part of it, and you sometimes, just as though you go for a loan to buy a vehicle or to get a mortgage, it's the same way. If you don't have the upfront cost, you can invest in your solar system, and that system will take care of you for as many years. My system is 5 years and counting. I never have to move a nail, and at the end of the month, Grenlex still says to you, well, based on your utility, the amount of electricity that you've used, and based on what you have given to us, because that's the hybrid system where the sun gives you so much energy that you can't use, that you have to, then you now send it back to Grenlex system, and it feeds your neighbors. All right? So for that, Grenlex says, all right, well, you get so much power from your sun, from your solar system, and you gave us so much. We would like to give you back some money. $100 at the end of the month, $50 at the end of the month, based on how much you give them back. Of course, it's metered, so it's based on what you give. This isn't rocket science. People say, I don't have any money. How much for your system? You go tell them $50,000, $60,000. All that money, right? And then you ask them how much money you paid in electricity for the past year or two. Same thing. Or 3 years. So it simply means that you calculate what you use for the past 3 years and realize, but wait, it's cheaper to have had a solar system than to have paid that amount in your in Grand Lake bill. Is not rocket science. Like seriously, it's not rocket science. Your system is going to last as long for you to see returns on your investment. But anyway, you don't have to take it from me. What do I know? All I could tell you, I don't have to pay Grand Lake bill, and I could AC on blasting all day, all night if you wish. And I understand the only way you have to pay a Grand Lake bill is if you have like some people, some families. I have about what, like 5 or 6 ACs, and they want to just run AC. And I understand that's another story. I understand. But the difference that it makes in your life to invest in solar, okay. You understand? It's like having your cake and eat it. You don't have to take it from me. Anyway, I find out talking too much, Mikey. Shut up. You understand? You see what you have to say already. Who want to listen? Listen. Who don't want to hear that? All the business. I don't have a solar company, so there is nothing in it for me. I just find, I hear about the thing once and I decide, well, that's making sense, and plateau. Here we go. So what else do I have to tell you? Don't forget to support the Beacon Insurance. Of course, if you're looking for good insurance coverage, whether it is for your vehicle, I mean, you just name it, the Beacon Insurance. You understand? Don't say I didn't tell you that too. You understand? All right. So I have, the earthquake that occurred in the Caribbean. That was one of the strongest that we have experienced in a very long time. It sparked a tsunami advisory, not a tsunami warning, a tsunami advisory. It was a 7.6 quake on a Richter scale. All right. We have not heard of any severe damages, loss of, because it happened out at sea. You understand? But it does trigger large waves, and so NADMA had to come out and say, well, there's no tsunami warning in effect for Grenada, because some people thought so. You understand? But yeah, I know that you can expect some high seas and stuff like that. When, I don't know. I know you sometimes take a little while. You understand? So we are moving on. So the next thing that we have to tell are heading over, since now we're speaking about the weather, I go straight to the Met Office and talk to all about the business. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy, becoming fair at times with brief isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves 7 to 10 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, and a marine advisory in effect. It's going to be in effect for the entire week. All right. Tomorrow's weather, that's Tuesday, is expected to be generally fair and windy with brief daytime showers with an increase in cloud covers and showers overnight. Max temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas rough with waves 7 to 10 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. And again, a marine advisory, as I said, will be in effect for tomorrow. I love you. Now, hello to the folks who are currently on YouTube. So big up all the whole self. Marcus, and we also have Suzanne. We have Maria. We have Mom, Celine. My sister who is celebrating her happy birthday to Lintana. Lintana is celebrating her birthday today, so we're wishing Lintana happy. Guys, join me in wishing my sister Lintana happy birthday today. Well, happy birth nighttime now. Blessings to those of you on Facebook like Claire, Diana, Michelle, Hazeland, Cicely, how are you doing? Liz, Michelle again, Kirin, Jacinta, Valerie, Joseph, and Joyous, and everybody. Leonora, how are you? I like the way my tongue feels when I say Leonora. It's a lot of movement in there. It takes a bit of energy, but it feels good. Leonora. Yvonne, Kiran, and everybody else, Kirin. I appreciate you as well. So Javar and the folks, hey Mike, what's going on? Blessings to you and the principal, Javar. Yeah, man. Allah. Hey, Allah, what going on? You got make some juice for the girl. I think she did like the thing and the mix. Yeah, get some of the mix. Yeah. Kieran, how are ya? So Ala, I ordered the thing. Joseph, how you did? I ordered a thing, the thing on the ground that you run with. I had to break down my belly. So thanks for the inspiration. I ordered one so that I can start doing my little exercise at home. So hopefully you would see the result. Hopefully you would see the results. I mean, the first run was a dry run, but with practice, it makes perfect. So don't worry yourself, all right? But thanks again for the little inspiration. Sherlan, how are you doing? And everybody else. So thanks again. And we'll touch base tomorrow, God's willing. Don't forget to get your little badges and stuff like that, all right? Yeah, man. Don't forget to get little badges and things. I'll have some Valentine's one to show you maybe tomorrow, Yeah, I'll show you some of them things tomorrow. Understand? Yeah, Valentine. Yeah, for Valentine, for intercall, let me make a thing. I'll show all of them badges, man. Don't worry all yourself. You getting some pain? Kieran, you good? You getting pain? Nurse! Nurse! Alright, guys. Hey, Archie, what going on? Don't get jealous, eh? Blessings to you as well, brother. So, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll touch base again. Alright? Take care. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, have a good one. We'll leave you with a word or with some words from our sponsors. Have a good one.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation.
First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a gentle stir helps the particles clump together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing, and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then, the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now, our water is clear and nearly bacteria-free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink.
And that, my friends, is how Nawasa brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our washpan, our buckets, whatever you think about.
This advertisement is the first in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
I think you don't measure up anymore. You never pick up on any of my signals. I think we should stop seeing each other. I went to Courts and I realized size does matter.
Say goodbye to your old TV and hello to a new one from Courts, bringing Christmas home. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance, whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement. It's easy when you shop using Courts Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance, only at Courts, bringing value home. Special conditions apply.